Good morning to you, Mr. Potlocket. How are you today?
Good morning, sir. I'm quite fine, sir.
Excellent. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Now, are you up for a little surprise attack on the Jerrys?
Oh, after last time, I'm more than happy to do that, sir.
Excellent, excellent. Nothing like the fear of God to, yes.
To spur initiative, sir.
Ah, yes. Precisely. Couldn't have said it better myself. Except I possibly could have. Yes, so, today we have a little special surprise in store for the Hun. As you might have noticed, our planes are laden with presents for the Kaiser. Eggs of, what's the word, Mr. Potlocket? Eggs of,
Deviled eggs, sir?
Oh, I like how you think, Mr. Potlocket. Yes, it seems as my magnificent personality has finally started to rub off on you. Deviled eggs for the Kaiser. To be more precise, we have 4 20-pound bombs in store in an entire flight of tripes to protect us. Today, Mr. Potlocket, we are going up and over the top of the no man's land and dropping some deviled eggs on Bois de Velou, which is a train station over there. Velou is the city, and Bois is, I presume, the forest. Somewhere in that vicinity, over to the right here on the map, let me point it out to you here, we have a train station. I don't precisely know why we're bombing the train station, and I don't particularly care. It is in Jerry hands, and thus it has been contaminated beyond our repair, but repair it the Germans must, because today, Mr. Potlocket, we shall destroy it. Any questions?
How do I use bombs, sir?
Ah, yes, well, in my day, we normally just pulled a pin and lobbed them over the side. But I'm sure that the eggheads over at Central HQ have thought up something rather a bit more clever this time. I haven't really flown a lot of bombers myself. That's for idiots. People who can't handle the intense action of dogfights.
No. Well then I guess we'll improvise, I guess, sir.
Yes, this is probably some manner of a cord or something to pull, or a button to press. Wasn't there an episode a long time ago where I said something about B for bombs?
No, for
boom. B for boom. Yes. So press B for boom, or whatever other button you have bound to it. There might be a bit of string in your cockpit or something along those lines. We have a long flight to figure that out, Mr. Potlocket. And just as last time, we have what's his name? The fellow with the smokes and the funny coat.
Gerald, sir.
Ah, yes, Gerald. Capital fellow. He will lead the flight today. Yes. Let's get that over with, shall we?
Yes, sir. See you on the landing field, sir.
Indeed. To the planes! All right. Here I am, apparently on the far right of the field, like some kind of peasant or goat farmer. And Gerald, dear old Gerald, all the way over to the right, left. Yes, like some kind of stinking commie. Yeah, yes, Mr. Potlocket, are you ready?
I am indeed ready, sir.
Push the radiators forward and the mixture towards you.
That is done, sir.
Contact! Ah, yes.
Spinning up.
Turns right over. Like Gerald.
Gerald is rolling, sir.
Roger that. Well, better get a move on then.
And as you said, sir, she has a powerful rudder.
Yes, one has to be gentle with it, like Geraldine's mother. Whoop. Whoopa.
I guess the bombs are upsetting her a bit as well, sir.
Yes, it feels a little heavy today. But take heart, Mr. Potlocket. Remember that the heaviness of the control will give way to a lightness of the heart once those bombs drop on silly old Wilhelm.
Indeed, sir.
So, you've never dropped bombs before, have you, Mr. Potlocket?
No, sir. Only dogfighting rockets.
Yes. That's a bit of an oversight with the SC-5, eh? The eggheads might know what they're doing in terms of the stability and controls and rugged good looks and, good golly, a whole lot of bracing wire. But no dogfighting rockets. Serious oversight in any modern fighter planes, wouldn't you say?
Indeed, sir.
I suppose, as a matter of courtesy to us in the Flying Corps, they added a bomb rack beneath it, so that we too could get a taste of what it's like to blow something up. Yeah, without having to sit in the rear seat of a bomber or some other absolutely lethal and ugly contraption. No, tell you what, Mr. Potlocket, bombers are meant to be shot down.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. Not that the Huns have ever sent any bombers towards us, sir.
No. They must know it's simply useless to try. And they send them to London instead. I had an aunt in London who was killed by a Gothel raid. It was the other night. About time the Germans did something right.
Indeed, sir. They are opening up with a lot of fleck now, sir.
Are they? Are they really?
A bit here and there, quite everywhere, sir.
I've rather lost sight of old Gerald.
He's steaming ahead, I think. Could be him lazily flying above me. No, that's probably you.
Oh, what on earth? I have 3 planes very, very high above me, which I presume to be you. But I also had another plane beneath me, which is why I dove towards it. Very curious, this. Very curious. No, I have SC-5s beneath me. Then what on earth is... Oh, heavens, Mr. Potlocket! If you direct your gaze towards the rear, and above we have 3 albatrosses spoiling for a fight.
I do see them, sir. I do see them.
And it appears as though Gerald has started turning. Of course,
once.
Idiot he is. He doesn't realize that they have such a significant energy advantage. Very well, I shall have to do my best to protect him.
They are coming down, sir.
And they are indeed, Mr. Potlocket. It will be a tricky thing to turn with them with these bombs on, but we shall do our best. I'm not giving up my bombs that easily.
I would like some help, sir.
Yes? You running?
Yes, towards the river. I have one
Understood.
on my tail.
No, let me correct you there. You have 2 on your tail.
Correct, sir.
And, but soon you shall have none.
I wonder what Gerald's doing.
What's your position now, Mr. Potlocket?
In front of you, I think. Are you doing loop-de-loops and attacking them?
Yeah, I just rolled over there.
Yes,
Getting
then I'm
another
in
pass.
front of those 2 planes. Still.
Alright, I'm abandoning this bastard, coming after the one that's closest to you. Good evasive maneuvers there. He's still on you, but he's having a hard time keeping up. Not to mention he has Reginald Wolverhampton of Waxenhold upon the Sea, right upon his sea, so to speak.
Right in the melon, sir.
Oh, you injured?
I am, sir.
Bastards.
Just a stray bullet, sir.
I'm doing my best, Mr. Potlucket. But he refuses to break off. He's all
Yes,
you like.
they do, sir. They quite tenacious.
You're doing a good job, Mr. Potlucket. They are surprisingly tenacious. I've never seen the Jerry's.
Ow.
Now he's in a bit of a flat spin here. No, he pulled out. What? We must be up against Richthofen himself.
Well, it does hurt, I can tell you. Ah, come now, Gerald.
You still have 2 on you.
Yes, I am quite jammed.
Head for the deck.
I am trying to, sir.
1 down. Ooh! Almost bit the dust there. The other one is breaking. You are free. You are free. The other one is running for home.
Doing my best to get home, sir. It is...
Hello, Jerry. Oh my god, he's waving at me. What on earth? He waved at me.
What an audacity.
Bastard. Oh, that's a bit tricky. He might think I'm a damned fool. Trust in the chivalry of the air and all that. But let me tell you, not after what you did to my dear friend in Naval Camp, Mr. Potlucket. You hunt bastard, you. Oh, heavens, here come 2 more. Am I quite alone in this?
You could possibly be, sir.
I see. No, Gerald is right here. He's not
Good,
doing
good.
much of
And it's
anything.
probably either Anthony or the other German chap.
Well, it's someone, at least. I appreciate the help for once. Maybe that's the chap he was waving to. I refuse to drop these bombs, Gerald. I mean, Jerry. Let's see who it is. It is Anthony. It is Anthony. Anthony's a good chap.
Brought her down, sir.
Can't rightly turn very well with these eggs strapped on my kite. Not to mention, this German machine is quite a nimble turner. But I don't think that is... something fell off. Not quite sure. Oh, his engine went out. That was a good hit.
That will show him, sir.
If Herr High Command asks, he looked just like a train station. Now, Mr. Potlucket, where did you go down? Whereabouts?
Oh, just over our line, sir.
Just over a line. Excellent. Do you want me to come pick you up?
That would be swell, sir.
Spectacular.
Bleeding quite a bit.
Rather. Is your plane still intact?
Well, more or less.
Can I find it, do you think?
Oh, we should see. Yes, you could.
Right, do you mind firing up a flare?
I think it should be to your lower right.
My lower
you have
right. Ah, yes, I see something over there.
You do have a flight of 5 planes behind you, sir.
Well, it's rather important that we clear this little thing up then, isn't it? And get you home, back safely.
Yes.
Alright, I have located you. Just getting the lay of the land. And then we shall see.
Are you coming straight for me, sir?
Not quite, Mr. Potlockett. Oh, a bit of rough terrain here. Not to worry, I shall come right back. I wasn't expecting that hill there. Quite all right, Mr. Potlockett?
Oh yes, getting a bit too much blood to the head now, but I'm fine.
Roger that. All right, Mr. Potlockett.
Excellent, sir. I'm on board.
You are? Strap yourself in snug and tight. And, all right.
All ready, sir.
Keep a firm hold of my, yes. Yes, like that. All right. Now, Mr. Potlockett. Mr. Potlockett, do you hear me, boy?
I hear, sir.
Yeah, well. Now, you were in luck. I dare say that there happened to be another set of SE5s ready. But I must caution you, I must admonish you to be a tad more careful with the airframes we are issued. Can't just spend them willy-nilly, like with some kind of Germans.
Of course.
We can't trade them one-to-one with the German planes. Those are planes of inferior build quality and engineering. These SE5s expect takes about 40 Lincolnshire lads poring over every detail for the better part of 4 months to make even a single airframe. Such is the power, you see, of our industrial capacity. We're gonna use them however you like. Now, it's perfectly right to take a few bullets here and there, but if you can put her down more or less intact, then at the very least we can pay some farmer to tow it back to the field and have it repaired.
Of course, sir. I'll be a bit more cautious with her, sir.
Not to mention the fact that you had a rather significant amount of explosives strapped to you. What if those had gone off, eh? Oh, careful.
What?
That looks like it might... Oh my god! Alright, I think... Oh. I think I found it too, Mr. Potlocket.
There, I dropped those, sir.
Right. Right. Yeah, so we got one very train station looking Jerry.
Contact, sir. Above us. Left side.
That's a very bird-like silhouette. Looks like more of the Kaiser's finest. What is Geralt doing?
Seem to be focused on the mission, sir. They seem to follow us, sir.
As I'd expect they would. This is what we'll do for now. We shall follow the mission, but try to climb as much as possible. Even out there is a significant energy advantage. They are far too far above us to present any immediate threat. We'll have to drop rather significantly. Now.
Say, sir. Weren't we supposed to have a escort flight of the triplanes?
Yes, we are. Don't know what to tell you, Mr. Potlocket. They might have been delayed.
Those are indeed German, sir.
Yeah. Indeed, and they are getting rather close. Now we have two options here, Mr. Potlocket. Might have been the fact that I fired off about 14,000 flares that alerted them to our presence. But there's no way to prove that. Yes, we might continue on with the mission and try to drop our bombs on that train station. In which case I would advise diving for the deck to get speed and further distance. Though it means getting out.
Sir?
Yes.
Do you have sight on Gerald?
I do not.
I think he just turned around.
Yes, excellent. He finally does something worthwhile and sacrifices himself for the good... Wait, are those planes coming for me?
Yes, they are, sir.
Get out, you bastard. Well, it's time to make a decision, Mr. Potlocket.
Well, I don't see the third one. If you continue, I should be able to slot in perfectly behind these Huns and gun them down before they knew what hit them. They knew what hit them. One... I'm not sure what he's doing, sir.
I only see two Jerrys at the moment.
Yes.
Let's continue on with the mission.
I see a dogfight behind us, sir.
Good
In
old
the
Geralt.
lonely ship. I think it's more than just Gerald over there.
Capital. Let them sort itself out. Are you near me by any chance?
A bit on your right side, a bit out. And I think I have one of the chaps going for me. I have lost sight of him.
I have something beneath me.
Yes, behind you and beneath you, that's me.
Roger that.
I do believe they turned back, sir.
Excellent. Geralt has fooled them with his life. Or some such.
That was...
arrangement.
Did you just shoot a flare,
Yeah, I did, sir.
Oh.
There is a balloon of sorts, dead in my sights. Just...
I do see it, sir.
It should mean that the target is off to my... Oh, yes. There's a bit of something like a factory complex on my 11 o'clock on the deck. and a fair bit of...
I can't see it. Oh yes, that one. Yes.
A bit of flak.
Yeah, I think we should avoid the flak, sir.
A rather brilliant idea, if I may say so myself. However, there is, of course, the issue of, you know, not really having anything to hide behind, as it were. Well, let's see here. There should should be, yes.
Isn't it about by that big forest to our...
Are you attacking the balloon?
No, I'm right over the factory right now.
And who is that attacking the balloon? Someone is going for the balloon, drawing a lot of flak at the moment.
No, that's me, sir.
Right, I am over the factory. You want to try and link up?
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up, sir.
The good news is there's an infantry camp right beneath us as well. A rather promising target. But not our mission. It's important.
Not our mission, sir.
I am turning here.
I have lost sight of you while trying to dodge all the flak, sir.
Firing a flare.
All I see is the sun, sir.
Should be two on your left.
Oh, there. What are you doing all the way over there, sir?
I am looking for the target.
Then where am I?
You are to the south of the target, by quite a margin. About a kilometer to the southeast of the target. Yes, if you maintain that direction, you shall come towards the target. And link up with me, more importantly.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes, rather sure.
Now there you are.
Yes. No, turn to your right, I shall catch up with you. Turn to an
Okay,
easterly heading.
Then where's the compass in this? There's.
Right behind the stick. Proper place. So that you are not distracted by it while attempting to fly.
I do see the target,
Ah,
sir.
do you indeed?
I
Want
do
to share
not
it
the
with
train,
us?
sir, but... Do you see that forest with the aerodrome right in front of it? 11 o'clock, sir.
I do see a town with an aerodrome in right in front of it. I don't really see a forest.
Yes. Right. Oh, there's a big forest right next to it.
Oh, wait, there's another aerodrome in another city.
That direction, sir. Oh, it's right in front of you, sir.
Yes, rather. 1 minute. Oh, hang on. Looked like something was coming up behind you. But never mind.
Yeah, that's you, sir.
Yeah. Bah. Are you still cruising for the target?
Yes, I'm thinking about approaching it from the east.
I see several aerodromes, but not really any.
It's right on my left, sir. More or less below us.
Alright, I think I see the train station. The interesting thing is I don't really see a forest.
Well,
It must be my eyes, Mr. Potlockett. I'm an old man, even though it may surprise you.
it's that big bundle of wood, sir. Trees.
I'm sure you're right, I'm sure you're right.
Well, now they see us.
Oh, that. Okay, I see it now. Never mind. That thing right at your 12 o'clock.
No, on my 9 o'clock, sir.
Are you sure the train station is not the thing to our 12 o'clock by the bridge? Yes, that's a different. Right.
Yes, I'm positively sure, sir.
Very well then. I suppose there's nothing more to it than to turn for the target.
Quite. Dropping altitude and turning, sir.
Understood. I'm off to your right.
Passing under you.
Idling the throttle.
Quite. Can't say that's much of a train station, though.
Yeah, Intel seems to have gotten it all wrong as usual.
The Jerry's do seems like they want it, though. There's a lot of flak in the area now, sir.
Quite right, Mr. Potlocket. But there's nothing to it. I shall go charging ahead and draw fire. And dazzle them with a couple of flares.
Splendid, sir, splendid. Are you going in, sir?
I am going in.
Going in.
Oh, here comes the flak.
That was a close one, yes? Nice hit, sir. Nice hits.
You coming in?
I am just gonna lead off a bit more speed here. Oh, most of it's burning, sir.
Yes, well, not all of it. But if you'd like, you can drop some bombs on the airfield instead. Would you prefer that?
Yeah. No. I got this, sir.
Drop. Perfect hits. Excellent job, Mr. Potlocket.
That is one destroyed airfield. No. That's machine gun fire. Oh my. There's a lot of machine gun fire.
Ha!
Oh, you got bombs left, sir.
My engine seems to have rather given out a bit, Mr. Potlocket. I wonder if perhaps fuel is an object. Let's see if I can get her running. She seems to be doing okay again. It's a bit jumpy in the RPMs. Maybe
Yes, try the mixture.
I might have overcooled her a bit in the dive. And closing the rads. Yes, very cold. Closing the rads, speeding for home. Heading directly west. And watching that train station burn behind us. Might I just say, Mr. Potlocket, wait, where did you go? There you are. Are you alright?
I am.
Seem to be leaking a bit of everything.
No, that's... oh. Bummer.
How's your temps looking?
Rather cool, sir.
Understood. Close the rads, get some extra speed. I think we can make it back over no man's land. We provisioned accordingly.
I do hope Gerald has sorted
Yes.
out that German problem.
Yes. I'm sure he's fine.
I don't care so much about Gerald, but I'd rather not face those albatrosses.
Well, we're not carrying bombs this time.
That is indeed true, sir, but I'm currently leaking coolant.
That is true. Wait, coolant?
Water, sir.
Oh, yes, of course.
And I think I'm leaking fuel as well.
You should have a fuel gauge.
No, I do not.
You did not equip it?
I, sir, am but a commoner, sir.
Yes, I forget that not everyone has their own personal mechanic. Good city, that. Keep your current heading. I shall sloop around and provide a screen for you.
I do believe the water has run out, sir.
No, I don't think so. You're still leaking something.
I am, sir, but my engine is rather hot. So I'm going a bit on idle here.
Something is not quite right with my engine either. I seem to be fluctuating wildly between 40 degrees and 100 degrees. A rather fussy plane, I'd say.
Quite.
Oh no.
What's that?
I don't know how to say this, Mr. Potlocket, but I think there might be Germans in the immediate vicinity.
Well, that is not very well, sir.
Somewhere off to your right wing, I can't quite see them. Oh no, wait. No, they are somewhere behind us. Plenty of planes in every direction, I'd say.
Indeed.
Very well, we should be able to outrun them. This is a rather fast plane. Oh no, this is not the way I want to be going. I'm heading directly towards the flak battery. Correct course immediately to west by northwest.
I have run out of something.
We have two planes coming in on our 5 o'clock. Quite distant yet, but you do have the flak batteries directly on your left. So please be very cautious, Mr. Bottlocker.
I have a bit of a fuel issue, I think.
Indeed. My fuel is still reading about 60 gallons, but I am taking flak. Better fire off a few dazzling flares again. This way, you see, the Jerrys don't know what to shoot at. Now, where did you go, Mr. Potlocket?
I'm falling rapidly, sir. I'm
Good heavens,
over
really?
here. Yes, my
Whereabouts?
engine is...
Oh, I see your flare. Dropping altitude, are you?
I am, sir. She's not much of a glider, this one.
Is your engine out?
More or less.
I see.
Could I catch a ride, sir?
Yes, quite possibly. I don't much fancy giving Jerry a fully intact SE5 frame, but of course it can't be helped.
I can always put it in flames, sir. I'll see if I can put her down on the field over here.
Yes, let's.
It is a bit sluggish.
Or on the road. The roads are typically fairly straight.
Fairly, but I don't think I can manage to get to a road.
You are flying above one.
I am,
But
it's
lined with trees, so never mind.
Yes. It should be fairly flat over here, sir. I don't. Alright then.
Understood. Right. Let's see, what is the terrain like?
It's a bit of a
Uphill.
uphill. If you
I don't quite fancy that.
land... No.
It looks much better over here. Right. I'm coming around. You just stay there, Mr. Potlocket.
I'll do,
Don't you worry.
sir.
I'm not leaving you behind for Jerry to fondle.
Yeah. Yes, that is a very good approach, sir.
You know, there's a bunch of planes right above us.
Probably our escort, I'd say.
You think so?
No, I'd say.
I can't quite see you. Oh, there you are.
Right then.
1 second, Mr. Potlocket. I'm coming over there. Don't want you walking all that far with your injured leg. All right.
Just 1 second. Alright then, I'm in. Could you put a flare in her?
Way ahead of you, Mr. Potlocket.
Good.
And another few for good measure. Oh, that one bounced.
Quite a lot, sir.
Yep, that should do it.
Indeed.
Now,
I would recommend not taking off in that direction,
Oh.
but rather to your left.
the thing is, it was rather bumpy that a ways.
Bumpish. Yes.
Let's see if we can do this.
Just be patient. Oh. You lost an aileron, but that's fine.
You're rather heavy, Mr. Potlocket.
Sorry, sir. I'll just get off the crumpets.
Oh. Slowly gaining speed and control. Whew, that was a bit of a hairy one. Left wing isn't looking any too good, is it?
No, that's fine. That's fine. I've flown without it before. Off to our right, sir.
Off to our right.
There's a bit of a furball.
What altitude, Mr. Potlocket? I can't see it.
Oh, co-alt, around a kilometre out, I'd say. 4 o'clock. Right at the edge of no man's land. About 500 meters up, maybe.
I see.
There's plenty of bullets being fired there, sir. Right above that green little peninsula. Sort of looking field.
Well, we shall have to hope that they don't come and trouble us. Now, let's see if we can navigate home. I don't quite know why it's... Is that tail injured? 2 planes on R6, Mr. Potlocket. I don't suppose you bought your
I'll
revolver.
get out my revolver. No, your tail is fine. Your tail is looking really fine, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Potlocket. I do work out.
The ones on R6 up high are friendly, sir.
Are they indeed?
Yes, they're taking German flak.
Excellent, excellent. That's one less thing to worry about. Just how heavy are you, Mr. Potlocket?
Oh, about...
A couple
around
of
85
extra
kilos, sir.
crumpets, yes.
Yes.
Yes, I think we are... This must be an issue with the pitot tube. Wait, we don't have those yet, do we? But for some reason, my speedometer is jumping this way and that. RPM seems to be fairly steady though, so it's probably just a heavy headwind.
You seem to be spurting brownish smoke every now and then.
Yes,
Could
but
it be a bit too much fuel in the mixture?
leaner fuel mixture?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah, that looks healthier.
Yes, that looks much better. Thank you, Mr. Potlocket. Other than that, oil pressure is looking fine. Radiators
You
are
are, of course,
fine. What?
A bit wounded on your right side, of course.
Yes, yes. Fuel is looking fine too. No, I think we shall make it home without any major incidents, assuming the right wing holds together. But
No, it does.
I don't think it
That's
should
just
be
minor
an
damage.
issue because all the bracing wires are all there. The ribs, as you say, the spars doesn't appear to be cracked. It's just the aileron and a little cosmetic damage, as my father used to say when he beat me. Of course, he was wrong, wasn't it? A rather cosmetic man.
Your father? Or yourself?
No, me.
Yeah,
I am.
course.
You don't become an officer in His Majesty's Royal Flying Corps without having a bit of the old pearls, so to speak. Rugged good looks, that's what we're all about, we British men. The officers, of course. I would have expected us to be much closer to no man's land by now.
Well, you have passed it, sir.
Oh, right, yes. Yes, they haven't quite mudded it up this time of year, have they? Let's see if we can find our airfield then.
It's all behind you, sir. Not the airfield, the no man's land.
Yes. Let's see.
Well, there's one airfield right on your 1 o'clock load, sir. But that's probably not it.
Thank God for your excellent eyesight, Mr. Potlocket. I see a factory on my 11 o'clock and, yes, there's an aerodrome over there. Let's see, aerodrome with a city. Rather hard to read the map sometimes. I think we should be heading north, actually.
No, you're actually right on top of it, sir. It's
Really?
it's the airfield in front of you, sir.
Yes, because there's the river over there, so... Well then. Yeah, do you say, dive straight down?
No. That's a bad idea, sir.
We have the airfield right in front of us then.
We do, sir, we do.
Capital, let's see if we can put this down for what is it, the fourth time today?
Indeed, sir.
Just you hold on to your garters, Mr. Potlocket.
There are some things in front of the hangars. I'm not sure if it's boxes or other planes, sir.
All the remains of our escort. Maybe they're just wheeling them out now. Can you tell me from back there, do you see the windsock? Which way is it blowing?
No. It's not blowing at all, sir.
Excellent. That's just what I'd like to hear. Close the radiators.
What I can see, that is. No, it seems to be quite limp.
Fantastic. Right, so we're dropping altitude here. It's a bit unstable, I dare say. Could you try leaning over to the left?
Yep, yes.
Easy there, Mr. Potlocket. That's quite all right,
So it's a bit hard to balance here on the tail.
Yes, I can understand that. And now to your right.
Roger.
Oh,
Careful there, sir. Remember the wounded wing.
it's all right. I have it, I think.
Now remember, she stalls quite easily, this one. It's heavy. And there's a bit of a hill just in front of the aerodrome.
Understood.
So I would say don't touch down until you on the darker path.
I see.
So.
Oh, this is tricky.
No, you're all fine now, sir. You're all fine. You can put her down. It's straight and plain. And you're coming down a bit hard, maybe.
No, don't worry.
Oh, excellent. Right on the ploughed field, sir. Charming, sir. Excellent fly.
And there we go. Oh, yes. Well, Mr. Potlocket, I don't know about you, but I could go for a stiff drink.
Indeed, sir.
Tell you what. You meet me behind the officer's mess in about 5 minutes, and I shall bring you out something from Gerald's special cabinet.
I like it, sir.
Yes. All right. Careful on your way out. It's don't want to abuse the wing any more than it has already been through. All right. I'll see you there in about 5 then. Mr. Potlockett?
Yes, sir.
Very good job today.
Indeed.
Very good job.